Hello everybody, it's Martha. Goals for 2012. For me, I have to put a plan of action along with my goals, or they're just kind of things, pie in the sky things. Number one, and this is already set in action, I have signed up for a 10K in March, towards the end of March of next year. And I finished the Couch to 5K about 6 weeks ago. And since then, I fell into a miasma of not running, eating too much during the holidays, gained some weight. So my plan there is I looked at the timing, and if I start at week 6 of my Couch to 5K, kind of redo the last 3 weeks, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 or 4 weeks, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 weeks. Yes, I know math. So if I do the 4 weeks, the 4 last weeks of the Couch to 5K, and then I have an app called Bridge to 10K, I figured it out, and I gave myself 2 or 3 extra weeks just for padding, because it's been my experience, like on the Couch to 5K, I had to redo a few weeks. So that should put me at finishing the Bridge to 10K program in plenty of time for my race in March. So I'm doing that with a friend. So I got a little accountability built in there. So that I believe to be an attainable goal. It was just such an empowering thing, finishing that Couch to 5K, and the way I feel after I run is indescribable. So I'm really looking forward to developing my running in 2012. But the shorter term goal is to get that 10K under my belt. Seems inconceivable, but I'm excited to try it. So that's number one. Number two. So my number 2 goal is to continue personal growth, which I find is really important to me in my journey, if you will. My food addiction, I really feel, is just a symptom of me dealing with life. Food is my coping mechanism, period. So just losing weight is not the solution for me. Part of the solution, one of many things I think, is to continue to work on centering myself, call it my spiritual growth, if you will. Finding time, alone time to get quiet every day. I mean, really just time to center and sort of be meditative, at least for a few moments. Getting connected with something, larger than yourself, and yeah. And for me, part of that is doing Bikram yoga as well. They call it the Bikram yoga. They call a 90-minute guided meditation. It is truly a centering, meditative exercise, as well as a very strenuous physical exercise. Number 3, I'm going to put it out there along with everybody else in this community, is to reach my goal weight. However, I'm not sure what my goal weight is, or at least to work towards reaching it. I have found that almost without fail, when I declare that I am going to lose weight, I'm pretty much guaranteed to gain weight. So I'm not making any declarations, resolutions, or anything of that nature. But I am committing to keep on fighting the good fight and doing the things that I know I need to do, or working on doing them. I honestly can't always do it. And I don't know what little screw is in my head that makes that so, but basically I'm committing to not giving up, never giving up. I would say probably my goal weight is somewhere in the 135 to 140 range, which is about 20, 25 pounds from here. So attainable. Number 4, love myself, which means not only forgiving myself and allowing myself to be human and make mistakes and not beating myself up, not shaming myself, trying to stop that chatterbox in my head that tells me that you screwed up, you're no good, you look bad, you ain't gained weight, you should do this and you should do that, and you should, and you're not good enough. So loving myself, but also loving myself enough to demand some things of myself, to loving myself enough to challenge myself, to work out when I don't feel like it, challenge myself to not eat this and that and this just because I feel like it. Loving myself enough to make myself a priority and make my exercise a priority. You know, loving myself enough to take care of myself. So to me, loving myself means being kind to me, but also having great expectations of me. And you know, when I think about it, it's like how I would treat my daughter. I love her. I want the best for her, but I also know that she can do a lot, and I want to see her challenge herself. I want her to be the best person she can be, and that's why if I could just treat myself the way I would treat my daughter. So when I think about it like that, that helps a little bit. So I'm just as worthy of that consideration and love as she is. So, and we all are. Number 5, and this is my 5th and final one, is to love others. And for me, relationships in my life are incredibly important and vital to my mental well-being. That's where I get so much support and love. So loving my friends and loved ones, but also loving those that maybe I don't love so much. Just loving my fellow human beings and loving people that I don't know, someone that's short with me, you know, that just giving them a break, you know, so to speak. Just loving my fellow man, and also being fearless about showing my love to people that I care about, and being fearless about being generous with my heart, being generous with my words, basically putting out positive to other people. So that's it. That's my goals for 2012, or what I came up with. And I wish you all the very best. Happy New Year, and all the best in 2012. And I'll see you guys next year. Bye.